Hello, and welcome back to more Tifa and mismatched Final Fantasy music. This is Final Fantasy IX soundtrack with Final Fantasy VII art. Okay. Let's see what we got here. I think I want to do some Glove. I want to do some Donald Glover today. Let's go ahead and zoom out so you can see what I'm drawing here. Oh, my setup is a little funny. Okay. Alright, where was I last time? Hey there. How's it going, the Wolf Bros? Good? Well, that's good to hear. I'm going to be doing some Glove today. I'm not going to get the whole thing done, but some of this gauntlet. It's a little late. It's like 8:30 where I'm at. 8:30 p.m. So I'm probably just going to give it like an hour. So smooth. Thanks. I appreciate it. In person, it's a lot more grainy, unfortunately. You draw too? Cool. Okay. Hey, more people are coming in. Cool. How's everybody doing? Everybody doing good? I had a big kind of burst of energy, so I decided to draw. Even though I was lazy most of the day after I got off work. One second, I'm gonna advertise this stream on Instagram real quick. I'll show you drawing this live on live on YouTube right now. Sure. YouTube.com/MYAWHO. All right. So I think you just saw something kind of funny there. Just ignore that. Let's see. There's some like weird wrinkles in this leather around the mid thumb, like in between the thumb and the finger. How am I gonna organize these wrinkles? Hmm. It is kind of Gerudo Valley-ish. That's right. Hmm. Is it the... I don't know what to call that instrument. The clicking. And the clapping. It kind of makes me think of it. And the guitar. Hmm. Okay, it's like a lighter color here. This is a harpsichord, isn't it? This instrument. So this stream should have less of a delay between me and the chat. I think. I hope. One moment. I have to get the chat working. For me. Here we go. Chat box. The chat always, like, I have a little chat window on my stream, but it always, like, stops working at the very beginning. It's really annoying. Oh well. Yeah, this is the Final Fantasy IX soundtrack, which I've never played Final Fantasy IX all the way through. I played it a little bit, so a lot of this music is new to me. Is the chat working yet? Nope. Ugh. There it goes. See, I have to kick it a little bit in order to get the chat to work. In order to get the chat on the screen. Only played through the first half myself. Nostalgic nonetheless. I didn't even get halfway. However, out of all the old Final Fantasy games, I think that one's my favorite. You've seen your dad play it? I grew up watching my dad play Ocarina of Time. How does the stream look, by the way? Because I put it on super low latency mode. My father put many hours into Link to the Past for the SNES as a kid. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Looks great, by the way. Cool. Cool. I want the stream to look as best it can with the equipment that I have. Yeah, so I said this earlier, but no one was here, I don't think. Well, I think one person was. I'm only going to go for about an hour, I think, because it's already kind of late. I got like a late start. I kind of want to try doing like a challenge of some sort, like a 10-hour drawing challenge, or 8-hour maybe. I think that would be fun for people. Not necessarily for me, but I'd get a lot of work done. It would have to be on a weekend. Like right after I wake up or something. The problem is, I work 8 hours a day, so I kind of don't like the idea of spending my weekend working for another 8 hours, you know what I mean? But at least it's something I want to do. Something I want to do, I mean. I should draw Link. Maybe when Nintendo releases a Zelda game that has a super realistic Link in it. I drew Skull Kid pretty recently. You remember that? I mean, I don't know if you've seen my Skull Kid, but you remember that little CG short film that was made? I think it was called A Terrible Fate. I drew that Skull Kid. So it was like a super realistic concept of Skull Kid with Majora's Mask on. That's up on my Instagram. And that was cool. That's close, isn't it? Majora's Mask is probably my favorite Zelda game. And I don't get to draw anything Zelda that often. Okay, I need my 4B pencil. I work night shifts. This is my short break. Oh, thank you for spending your break with me. I appreciate that. If I had it my way, I'd probably, well, I don't know if I'd work nights. But I like the idea of sleeping during the day and being awake at night. It's nice and cool outside at night. I like the night better. I'm probably romanticizing it though. It's probably awful to you know, be asleep in the day and awake at night. What do they call that? The graveyard shift? Like being up and working like literally all night until like the early morning. Well, I heard what was either a firework or a gunshot outside. Probably fireworks. It was only one shot, one boom though. Probably fireworks. I mean, it is July 15th after all. Twilight Princess's Skyward Sword don't get nearly enough attention. I'm not really a fan of those games. Skyward Sword, I don't think Skyward Sword's a very good game. In my humble opinion. It's fine, but I don't like, it's just not what I look for in a Zelda game. Breath of the Wild was more my speed. However, Breath of the Wild isn't perfect. I miss themed dungeons and items and stuff like that. Breath of the Wild didn't really have that. You know what Breath of the Wild would have benefited with? A hook shot. Just a hook shot. If Breath of the Wild 2 has any items, I feel like a hook shot would be very beneficial. The hash-slinging slasher hours, yeah. If that was you on the bus... Or no, wait, how did Squidward say it? If that was you on the phone and you on the bus, then who was flickering the lights? It's me, Austin! Yeah, in my opinion, Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword are overshadowed by Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time, A Link Between Worlds. I mean, those are my 3 favorite Zelda games, to be honest. Oh, and Breath of the Wild, obviously. That Link's Awakening remake looks really cool, though. I never got to play that game either. I hear it's really good. I hear it's one of the best Zelda games, Link's Awakening. So I'm looking forward to playing it. It's gonna be a brand new experience for me. Kelsey, never played Breath of the Wild, never owned a Switch, so unfortunately I guess I'll never get to experience it. Do you have a Wii U or a good computer? Because you can play Breath of the Wild if you have a really good computer. How long does this take to draw? This will probably take... well, I did a drawing of Pirate Sora that took like 140 hours or 120 hours, I can't remember. And it lasted a couple months. This is probably going to last until like mid-October, late October. Because I only get to make like a lot of progress on the weekends since I work so much. I work full-time pretty much every day except for the weekends, so I don't really have the time or energy to work really hard on this. So, since it's mostly weekend work, probably October is a safe bet. Can anyone tell me when Dr. Sleep comes out? The movie Dr. Sleep? Because I want to try and get a Jack Nicholson drawing done before that movie comes out. But if it comes out, like, anytime this year before October, then there's no way that's going to happen. You have a PC, the continuous lag is just the only downside to using it opposed to a regular console. Yeah, I get you. Hello, Turtle. Yeah, Dr. Sleep is a sequel to The Shining, which is why I want to draw Jack Nicholson, since, you know, it's relevant to The Shining and Dr. Sleep. And I like The Shining. I wouldn't say The Shining's my favorite horror movie, but, you know, it definitely has its appeal. Leather glove. What is my favorite horror movie? Probably The Exorcist. The Exorcist. Probably, yeah. That's such a good movie. It's a good movie, like, it's not even just a good horror movie, it's a good movie, period. Hereditary is really good. Excuse me. You highly recommend a Pennywise sketch? You know what's funny? I have... excuse me. I have a photo of the new Pennywise, like, prepped for drawing. I just haven't really decided to do it yet. I drew Tim Curry's Pennywise, though, already, years ago. Hiya, Georgie. You want a free balloon? There's cotton candy and rides and all sorts of surprises down here. And balloons, too. All colors. Do they float? Oh, yes. They float, Georgie. They all float. And when you're down here with me... This music goes really well with what I'm doing right now. I just caught that. That was really funny. Kind of weirded me out, actually. Do you guys like the new Pennywise or the old Pennywise the best? I need to see more new Pennywise before I make a decision on who I like the best. But currently, Tim Curry has the Tim Curry has the #1 spot in my book. Hey Siri, when does It Chapter 2 come out?
I don't really know.
Well, look it up. Oh boy. Siri's just not that helpful. Hey Siri. Thank you for not being very helpful.
My pleasure.
Yeah. Yeah, the pleasure's all mine. I'm torn between the two. Yeah, it's tough. I feel like Pennywise did more jumping at the screen than talking in the new It movie, which I hate. I hate jump scares, not because they get me, they don't, but because they're meaningless. That's why The Exorcist is so good. There's no jump scares in that movie, really. Well, there's one in the attic, with the candle, but there really isn't any jump scares. It's more about character development and the way the demon acts and the way it's tearing the relationship of the mother and the daughter apart, and the struggle the two priests have to go through to save the girl. And it's about character. It's not about a clown going ooh at the screen. It's in the original. It is about you know what I'm getting at. I just don't like modern horror. Do not like modern horror the way it is. That being said, I do like the new It movie. It's just it could be better. Horror jump scares in horror games are a different story. Those are fine. But when you're watching a movie or watching a story, when you're playing a game, jump scares are a lot more. Jump scares in games are a lot more interactive. That's not the right. I don't know, they don't bother me as much as in horror games. I can't really give a good explanation as to why, but yeah. My favorite horror game would have to be probably Resident Evil 7. I wanted to like Outlast 2 so bad, but it's not very good. Outlast 2 has everything I like. It has creepy cults. It has, like, Hicks. It has creepy religious stuff. It has, like, when I say Hicks, I mean, like creepy small towns at night kind of thing. Like, it's got everything I like in horror stuff, but it's just not a very good game. The remakes are too bland. What remakes? Remakes of what? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to chat for a second. I don't know what you're referring to. Are you talking about the It remake? Video game remakes in general? What do you mean? remakes in general. Oh, I see. When playing a game, jump scares are much more prevalent, and you can basically choose from that point on how the story unfolds. The Telltale games are great as well. How you get to choose their dialogue and scenarios. Yeah, the Telltale games are fine for what they are. I'm not really into Telltale games because I don't really care for the gameplay much. I tried to get into their Game of Thrones game, but I couldn't. Life is Strange is very, very similar to how Telltale games do their thing. Or I guess did their thing. They're not really a thing anymore. But, and I played Life is Strange all the way through and enjoyed that. I didn't really enjoy the ending very much. But, yeah, that was a very similar game. But that actually had a gameplay loop where you reverse time. Telltale Games is more of a walking simulator, choose your own adventure book kind of thing, and Life is Strange is that way too, but it has an added gameplay element where, you know, it's not just choose your dialogue and press QTEs. There's time travel involved, which is cool. Give The Walking Dead a try. Yeah, I hear that's like their best shit ever, but I was never a Walking Dead fan either. I'm willing to bet that the Telltale game Walking Dead is better than the show ever was. Because I've been hearing about the video game forever. Well, like I said, I've never watched the show. Well, I have watched the show. But I couldn't get into the show. Oh, hi. Thanks for stopping by. See ya. Yeah, you actually prefer it over the TV series. Yeah, see? I bet I'd like it if I gave it a try, but I don't know. Glove. Yeah, I heard that was good too, The Wolf Among Us. This song is really weird. I mean, I know it's the Final Fantasy theme, but it's different. And it's throwing me off. The song cuts off the notes early. So I've been watching Vinny from Vine Sauce on Twitch play Final Fantasy IX and Dragon Quest Builders 2. I've played the first Dragon Quest Builders. It was pretty good. I hope he streams Final Fantasy IX or Dragon Quest Builders tonight, because I'd really love to see more of both of those games. See, I'm so busy. Well, I shouldn't say busy, because half the time I don't do anything. I like to have my relaxing time. But between work and this project and keeping up with friends, like the 2 friends that I have, I don't really have a whole lot of time to play video games like I used to. So it's not like I can play through Final Fantasy IX and play through Dragon Quest Builders 2 and get all my work done. I tried to get into Mario Maker too, but that didn't last very long. And I didn't last very long with Smash Brothers either. I just don't have the time or the desire anymore to play games the way I did. However, if a Skate 4 ever came out, I'd be halting everything for that. Oh, sorry. You should play the Dissidia Prelude. Let's find out. 1, 2, 3. Prelude. Very shimmery. Tifa to the Smash roster literally will never happen. I heard a rumor that Square Enix, like whenever they brought everybody back for Smash Ultimate, Square Enix were the ones that were the hardest to re-add Cloud. You know, like, you know, this isn't a port of the old game. This is a brand new Smash game, so they had to renegotiate every third-party character, and apparently Square Enix were the hardest to deal with. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I heard. Which is why Sora will probably never be in Smash. Because not only do you need Square Enix's consent, but you also need the consent of Disney. And Disney does not put out. They're very protective over their property. Intellectual property, I should say. So, yeah. But hey, at least you got Banjo-Kazooie. Which I grew up playing Banjo-Tooie a lot. So, like, that's pretty cool. I'm not going to buy the DLC just for them, but it's pretty cool. Okay, so this is a 30-minute version of this song. I'm not going to listen. This is a really great version of the prelude, though. You know what? I did notice that the Dissidia character models, like the original Dissidia on the PSP, the character models looked a lot like how they rendered Kingdom Hearts character models. And the character models that they're using in the Final Fantasy VIII Remastered, they look a lot like Kingdom Hearts characters as well. Squall looks like they pulled him straight out of a Kingdom Hearts game. The new character model they're using for him for the remaster. Pretty crazy. Okay, I've got a really complicated mishmash mosh of bracelets here. And they're all like chain bracelets. Oh man. How am I gonna do this? A mishmash mosh. Okay, I think I see what this is now. It's been a while since I've sketched this, so I'm having trouble remembering like what my sketch lines are here because it's so complicated, but I think I got it. I don't really know much about Dissidia, to be honest. Didn't they add a Leon skin or something to the Squall character model for Dissidia, like a Kingdom Hearts skin? Didn't they do that for Cloud too, like his Kingdom Hearts 1 Cloud? Clued. Yeah, I know they are very, very delayed. I've very much noticed that. Very unfortunate. I thought I fixed it. Also, the chat is totally in the way of what I'm drawing here. Let's just move that over. there's really honestly no way I can fix that. That's just an unfortunate circumstance. And the longer I stream, the worse the delay gets. That's another thing I noticed. That really sucks. This is really freaking hard. This is really hard. This is hard. This is really hard. I don't like bracelets at all. This is a stupid bracelet. So she has this on her bracelet. She has this chocobo, like little metal chocobo thing, like right here, hanging down. I can't wait to do that. That's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a nice little detail. A little chocobo, little chocobo. It's got a little chocobo. What are those fiery ball enemies in Final Fantasy? Those are bombs, right? They're just called bombs. She's got a little bomb right here. And that was fun to draw. I like this song a lot. Not too nitpicky with her current design, just wish they added the Sephiroth scar along the charm and stockings. See, I don't know enough about the Final Fantasy VII backstory and all that stuff to know what you're talking about. I don't really know much about the Final Fantasy story in general. I just like the characters, and I know them from Kingdom Hearts. Never got to play Final Fantasy VII. I guess I now know she has a Sephiroth scar, though. Or is supposed to have one. Nice. Okay. Yo, this is really hard. What the heck? Okay, yeah, that definitely is, fireworks. Sephiroth murdered Tifa's father. Cool, I didn't know that. Please no, please no spoilers in chat. You're supposed to put the spoiler warning before the spoiler, not after. Bruce Willis is a ghost. Spoiler. That's a Sixth Sense spoiler for you. Okay. This isn't perfect, but it's there. Okay. The only thing I know about Final Fantasy VII is Cloud is Zack. Kind of. I guess. And, you know, Aerith gets mega stabbed. Big stabbed. That's right. Big stabbed. No, this is way over here. My bad, whoops. Cloud literally internalized his buddy Zack to use as a coping mechanism. I knew Zack and Aerith were boyfriend girlfriend. The Cloud and Zack merger is a little hard to understand for me. So he emotionally took Zack's personality as his own without really realizing it because he had a traumatic experience, I guess. I mean, that's my guess. It's a little weird. I mean, I watched the ending of Crisis Core, but it's still weird. You know, the complexities of Final Fantasy VII are cool and all, but I like Michael Bay explosions better. You know, Nirvana is cool, but you know what's a better band? Nickelback. Hey, you know, I like the complexities of The Exorcist and, you know, good films like The Shining and all those horror movies, but you know what's a great horror movie that's even better than that? Happy Death Day 2. Hey! Even cooler, their Japanese voice actors are married IRL. Who, Zack and Aerith? That's pretty cool. You know what's cooler, though? I'm trying to think of something ridiculous, but I can't. I've ran out of ridiculous things to say. I think once I get this leather here done on this side of this crease, I'll be done for the night. It'll probably be 10 o'clock by then, or later, for me. I'm in Central Time, so... You know, Eric Andre is cool and all, but you know who's even funnier? Amy Schumer. The only voice actors I'm sad to see gone are Cloud and Sephiroth. Sephiroth's voice actor is perfect. But I don't know, I think the voice actors that are on the job currently are doing a pretty good job from what I've seen. Sephiroth's a little weird. His voice seems a little high-pitched at times. It's hard, I don't know. Honestly, I'm cool with it. We just need to like wait and see what it's like. Let's give him a chance. Why they decided to replace the voice actors, I don't know, but oh god, I wonder if can't remember his name. The voice actor that plays Reno and Axel from Kingdom Hearts. I wonder if he's gonna do voice acting for this game. Oh man, they can't replace him. His voice is way too recognizable. Okay, that's a voice actor I find hard to replace. Whoever does the voice for Reno. Quentin Flynn? Yeah, Quentin Flynn. That was his name, right? Pretty sure it was. I hope they don't replace him. They probably will, though. Bummer. To be honest, I wasn't very impressed with Quentin Flynn's work in Kingdom Hearts 3 as Axel, but I think that has more to do with the writing than him. I mean, he just did his best with what he was given, and to be honest, I don't think he was given the best material. Kingdom Hearts 3 is kind of a writing mess. Kingdom Hearts 3 is kind of a mess. Cloud's new VA is freakishly generic. That's the only flaw I see in it. And yeah, Quentin Flynn is better. Quentin Flynn better be there. Honestly, I think he sounds a lot like the first voice actor for Cloud. Hey, Coffee Cat. I don't know. We'll just have to see what happens. I'd like to see more trailers with them talking. Like more story trailers would be nice. Well, yeah, Lee, Axel, same thing. I don't think Kingdom Hearts 3 is a major flop. Well, I actually don't know if it sold very well. But, I mean, in terms of quality, I don't think it was a total failure or anything. I think the writing wasn't very good. very subpar compared to Kingdom Hearts 2. Kingdom Hearts 2 really is like a near flawless game that I don't think could ever have been lived up to or even matched. So I wasn't expecting Kingdom Hearts 3 to outdo Kingdom Hearts 3 for me, so thankfully I wasn't too disappointed. I enjoyed myself. I did have to force myself to finish the game, though. Also, thank you, by the way, Coffee Cat. I appreciate it. I'm almost done with this half of the glove. I'm probably going to do the metal parts tomorrow or something. Steve Burton nailed it. Sad to see him go. Steve Burton is Cloud, right? Yeah, they voiced those characters in the they voiced the Final Fantasy VII characters in the original trailers back in when the remake was first revealed, right? So they sounded pretty good then. You're doing this for the planet, right? I don't care about your politics. Thanks, Cloud. Kingdom Hearts 2 is probably one of the best aged PlayStation 2 games. Jeez. I'm trying to practice shading because my shading sucks. Any tips? Hold on. Yo, there are people still in my neighborhood still lighting fireworks off, and it is the 15th of July. What is this madness? Tips for shading. Don't be afraid to go too dark. And layer your pencils. Drawings are like ogres, which are like onions. They have layers. So, you know, if you have a really dark surface, put down an HB, put down a 2B on top of that, put down a 4B on top of that, put down a 6B on top of that, put down an 8B on top of that. That's how you get your super darks. Your super smooth super darks. Barrett sounds cool. So, like, right now, like, this has a B graphite in it, and I'm putting down as dark as I can down here, because it's, like, pitch black right here. So I'm going to put down my B, and then I'm going to take my 4B and go over that, and probably a 6B on top of that, and then call that done. How old are you guys in chat? Because I remember when the first Shrek movie first came out. I'm 25. It was great. It was great. That first Shrek movie and Shrek 2. And now it's like a big meme. But it's like, I don't know, I feel old. Even though, you know. Kelsey, if you refresh your page, the delay might be gone because it looks like Coffee Cat is like right up. It doesn't seem like I get much of a delay between me and Coffee Cat, so it might be your stream. You're on your end. I don't know. Maybe not. Yeah, they've been shooting fireworks since like late June, actually. Okay. People seem to be upset about, well, when I say people, I mean like Kotaku, and that's it. Seem to be upset about the way Barrett is portrayed. But come on, it's Barrett. Let Barrett be Barrett. Just let Barrett be the way he is. Let Barrett live his life. You fixed it? Hope so. It probably is on my end, though, to be honest. Alright, see you later. Thanks for stopping by. Coffee Cat, this is Final Fantasy IX music. Apparently. I've never played Final Fantasy IX. The only Final Fantasy game I've played all the way through is Final Fantasy 15. And I played through that game twice, once on PlayStation 4 and once on PC. PC is the definitive way to play that game, by the way. That is a darn good game. Yeah, you definitely need to play it on PlayStation 4 then if you're going to play that game. It's a pretty graphically intensive game. graphic. You're playing Skyrim for the first time? Yeah, Skyrim is pretty fun. The glitches are even... the glitches are ridiculous. What system are you playing it on? Because it's on everything, you know. Skyrim belongs to the Nords. On PlayStation 4? Gotcha. I played it when it first came out. I played it on Xbox 360. I had a blast. BL asked. Definitely gonna join the Empire. I don't remember enough about Skyrim's story or lore. I barely paid attention to it when I played. I just remembered that a lot of the NPCs had the same, like, one dude voice actor. Hello! I used to be an adventurer like you, until I had an arrow in the knee. And then you'd, like, walk into an inn, and the girl behind the counter would be like, hello, my name is Gerta. Welcome to Skyrim. You know, and then you'd walk a couple ways, and you'd, like, meet, like, a dog. And the dog's like, hello! Bork bark. Welcome to Skyrim. Skyrim belongs to the dogs. I cannot even, like, replicate his accent. Where's my, oh. Wait, I know you? What are you talking about? Oh, is that a Skyrim thing? Is that a Skyrim quote? Or something? Be, ba, ba. Hold on, I'm gonna reply to a text real quick. Beep, bop, beep, bop, beep, bop, bop, beep, bop, bop. Oh, I need to stop. I need to stop soon. I'm almost done with what I'm doing here. I heard about you and your honeyed words. What are you talking about? What are you saying? Boop, beep, bop, boop. Beep, bop, beep, bop, boop. Yeah, Skyrim. I figured they were Skyrim quotes. What are you saying? What do you mean? What does it mean? Hello, my name is Gerta. Gertel. Gorlami. Favorite game of all time? Boy, oh boy, oh boy. That be a hard one. Probably a three-way tie. A four-way tie between Portal 2, Ocarina of Time, Breath of the Wild, Majora's Mask, Kingdom Hearts 2. Okay, five-way tie. And I suspect the Destroy All Humans remake is going to be another favorite. I can't pick a favorite, basically. This is what I'm saying. Alright, I need to stop for the day, for the night. It's after 10 o'clock. And yeah, I have work tomorrow morning, so that's it. That's going to be it for me. Let's see if I can get Tifa all in frame here. Hey, that doesn't look too bad. It's confusing. This way. If I had a gun pointed to my head and I had to scream one, probably Destroy All Humans from the PlayStation 2. Is it really my favorite? I think nostalgia is getting in the way because I haven't played it in so long, and they announced the remake. Right now, it's the one at the top of my list. So I would probably say, if I was in like in dire straits, I would say Destroy All Humans. Definitely would have shot. Okay, well. Cool. Alright, well. Here's Tifa. And that's it for today. How do I get, there we go. This is really confusing. Because I'm like looking at the stream from the left. Whatever. There we go. That's what I was wanting to do. Doesn't look too bad. See you next time. Alright, looks really good. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. I'm hoping tomorrow, if I'm feeling it, I will try and complete this top part of this glove. This Donald Glover here. Yeah, this thumb. Leather part needs to be done, and then fill in these metal parts on her knuckles and back of her hand and her thumb. Two metal pieces here and here. And then under that you have a bunch of stupid bracelets. and I'm hoping I can avoid that and do something else. It's like it's only 10 o'clock here, but I have to get up early tomorrow morning for work, so I should probably stop now. Plus, I feel like that's a pretty good stopping point anyway. Alright, that's it for me. Thanks for everyone who stopped by and chatted and all that stuff. Thank you very much. Bye. I'll definitely be streaming again sometime soon.